Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the world of football controversies and stories. Today, we're discussing a hot topic that has sparked intense debates among football fans. Is Manchester City the Lance Armstrong of football? Join us as we analyze the parallels between these two sporting giants and explore the arguments from both sides. To understand the comparison, let's take a closer look at the rise of Manchester City. From being a mid-table team to one of the most dominant forces in football, City's transformation has been remarkable. Their ascent began with the takeover of the Abu Dhabi United Group in 2008, injecting unprecedented wealth into the club. And the circle just ended as they won the Champions League in 2023 for the first time in the club's history. Are Manchester City the greatest British team in history, or are they the biggest cheat in football history like Lance Armstrong was for cycling? One of the main criticisms against Manchester City is the alleged financial doping. Similar to Lance Armstrong's use of performance-enhancing drugs to gain an unfair advantage, City's critics argue that their success has been artificially fueled by massive financial investments, including inflated transfer fees, false sponsor deals, and exorbitant player wages. In 2020, UEFA imposed a 2-year ban on Manchester City from participating in European competitions, alleging breaches of financial fair play regulations. The ban was later overturned by the Court of Arbitration for Sports, CAS, as some of the most important evidences was time-barred. This decision further fueled the comparisons between Manchester City and Lance Armstrong, as both faced accusations and later had their penalties lifted. Regardless of the controversies, there's no denying Manchester City's success on the field. They have won multiple Premier League titles, domestic cups, and have consistently performed at a high level. Critics argue that these achievements have been tainted, similar to Armstrong's 7 Tour de France victories, which were later stripped due to his doping scandal. In a poll in the Times, nearly 75% of the readers said that Manchester City is the biggest cheat in football history. Let's explore the counter-arguments. Manchester City supporters and defenders argue that the comparisons to Lance Armstrong are unfounded. They highlight the club's investments in infrastructure, youth development, and state-of-the-art training facilities as legitimate reasons for their success. They believe the financial backing is simply a result of the club's ambitious ownership, and they also deny the club is being used for sport washing, a theme you can see more about in other videos on this channel. As we wrap up, it's important to reflect on the impact these controversies can have on a club's legacy. Lance Armstrong's legacy will be forever tarnished by his doping scandal, and he was stripped for a lot of his great victories. Manchester City will be in the next couple of years of investigation either be judged as the biggest cheat in football history or have their image cleaned of the 115 allegations against them. If they are guilty of these allegations, the club's legacy will forever be lost, and they might be demoted or have a penalty that will set them back a few years. The comparison between Manchester City and Lance Armstrong is a polarizing debate within the football community. While some draw parallels between their controversial paths to success, others argue that the accusations against Manchester City are baseless. Regardless of where you stand, it's crucial to have an open discussion and consider different perspectives. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay tuned for more thought-provoking discussions on our channel, and don't forget to subscribe before you go.